Welcome to the module on social work with groups. Its introduction, characteristics and significance of groups. The learning objectives of this module are to understand the concept and nature of the groups and also to learn about the significance of groups in our lives. Introduction. All day long, we interact first in one group and then in another group. We live in a dwelling as part of a group. We learn in groups contained in the same classroom. We work in groups. We interact with the friends in groups. And we spend much of our leisure time in groups. Our family life, our leisure time, our friendships and our careers are all filled with the groups. We are born into a group called the family, and we would not survive the first few minutes, the first few weeks or even the first few years of our lives without membership in this group. It is within our family and peer group that we are socialized into the ways of behaving and thinking, educated and taught to have certain perspectives on ourselves and our world. Our personal identity is derived from the way in which we are perceived and treated by the other members of our groups. We learn, work and play in groups. As humans, we have an inherent social nature. Our life is filled with the groups from the moment of our birth to the moment of our death. All these makes groups one of the most important factors in our lives. In business, government and military, there is great interest in improving the productivity of groups. Now we come to the definition of the groups. Not every collection of people can be considered as a group. Group specifically refers to collection of individuals who are brought into social relationship with one another and organize themselves for the fulfillment of common aims. Groups may be contrasted with aggregates. An aggregate is a collection of individuals who are present at the same time and place but do not form a unit or have a common degree of similarity. Individuals standing on a street corner, the members of an audience at a music program are aggregates, not groups. Hughes and Bowditch in the year 1977 have defined a group as any number of people who have a common purpose or objective, interact with each other to accomplish their objectives, are aware of one another, perceive themselves to be part of the group. According to McIver and Page, a social group is any collection of human beings who are brought into human relationships with one another. According to E.S. Bogadas, a social group may be thought of as a number of persons, two or more, who have some common objectives of attention, who are stimulating to each other, who have common loyalty and participate in similar activities. Based on the above definitions, one may consider a few criteria to call a group a group. These are number of persons more than one, they have interdependence on each other, they also accept the roles and status that come along with the group membership, there is a similarity of goals and motives among the members, and they share common norms and values. Now we come to the characteristics of the groups. First important characteristic of being a member of group or the group is interpersonal interaction. A group is defined as a collection of individuals interacting with each other. Individuals are not a group unless they are interacting with one another. Second is perception of membership. A group may be defined as a social unit consisting of two or more persons who perceive themselves as belonging to a group. Its members define themselves and are defined by others as belonging to the group. Accordingly, the persons are not a group unless they perceive themselves to be part of a group. Then, interdependence. Groups may be defined as a collection of individuals who are interdependent. Usually, individuals are not a group unless an event that affects one of them affects them all. It's questionable that a group could exist without its members being interdependent. Goals. Group may be defined as a collection of individuals who join together to achieve a goal. According to this definition, the individuals are not a group unless they are trying to achieve a mutual goal. The primary defining characteristic of a group is the craving of its members to achieve a mutual goal. Motivation. Group may be defined as a collection of individuals who are all trying to satisfy some personal need through their joint association. Thus, individuals are not a group unless they are motivated by some personal reason to be part of a group. Then structured relationship is another important characteristic of being a group. A group may be a collection of individuals whose interactions are structured by a set of roles and norms. They share norms concerning matters of common interest and participate in a system of interlocking roles. Therefore, individuals are not a group unless their interactions are structured by a set of role definitions and norms. Mutual influence. A group may be defined as a collection of individuals who influence each other. Accordingly, individuals are not a group unless they are affecting or being affected by each other. Now, on the basis of these characteristics, we may define a group for the purpose of group work as a group is two or more individuals in face-to-face interaction, each aware of his or her membership in the group as well as of others who belong to the group and their positive interdependence as they strive to achieve these mutual goals. Now we come to the benefits of the group. What are the benefits of being a part of a group? Under most conditions, the productivity of the group is higher than the productivity of the individuals working alone. You may have seen this happening in most companies and even in small scale industries where more numbers of a particular product is made by a group effort rather than an individual effort. Groups make more effective decisions and solve problems more effectively than individuals working alone. This is the reason why we have committees in organizations. It is through group membership that we learn the value of altruism, kindness, consideration for others, responsibilities, and so on and so forth. We are born in a primary group called family, which ingrains in us a wide range of human values. We learn to be kind to each other in the family. In our friendship groups, we learn to be considerate to others, and in our workplace, we learn to be responsible. Thus, all the groups we are in teach us a variety of human values. Conflicts are managed more productively in groups. Groups normally establish standards or norms for its members to function effectively. Without group standards, social values, and laws, civilization would be impossible. Groups normally establish standards or norms for its members to function effectively. Without these norms, which generally reflect societal norms, there would be confusion. Groups' norms exert considerable influence over individuals and keep them under control. A person's identity, self-esteem, and social competencies are shaped by the groups to which he or she belongs. The quality of emotional life in terms of friendship, love, excitement, joy, fulfillment, and achievement is greater for members of groups than for the individuals acting alone. A person who does not have any relationship with others will not be able to experience most of the emotions. Family provides the experience of love, while friendship group provides experience of excitement. The office where we work may provide us with the fulfillment and also a sense of achievement. The quality of everyday life is greater in groups because of advantages of specialization and division of labor. Our material standard of living, for example, our housing, food, clothing, transportation, entertainment, etc., would not be possible without the help of others and unless we interact with them. Even while groups provide a lot of benefits, social scientists have pointed out aspects of group that are not very constructive. For one, people in groups are, for reasons of anonymity and security, are more likely to take more extreme positions and engage in impulsive and antisocial behavior. However, a proper understanding of groups and its proper application in dealing with the groups within the context of social work will help us reap the immense benefits from using groups. Experiments conducted by social scientists have proved time and again the strength of using groups for the development of individual and society. That is the reason why an understanding of group is crucial to the practice of group work. In the context of group work, groups contribute immensely to the personality development of individuals. Now, summing up the module. In this module, we have learnt about the nature, concept, and definitions of group. Significance of groups in our lives have also been discussed in great detail in this module. Thank you very much for attending this session.